Looking for that perfect 20-minute dinner that tastes like a restaurant took an hour? Today, we're making Gochujang Honey Chicken Bowls. The goal is to get an hour's worth of flavor development out of just 25 minutes of prep. The core of this dish relies on a specific pairing: the deep, fermented heat of gochujang, a Korean chili paste, and golden honey. This combination creates a sauce that is spicy enough to be interesting, but sweet enough to be approachable for a Tuesday night. When you balance that fermented heat with the honey sweetness, you transform these basic ingredients into a meal that feels much more complex than its short cook time suggests. Step 1 is building the flavor profile. At your mixing station, you'll need 5 components: gochujang, honey, soy sauce, fresh minced garlic, and rice vinegar. As you whisk them, the thick paste and the honey should blend into a single, unified base. The honey is functional here. Its sugars bind to the sharp spice of the gochujang, rounding out the heat so it doesn't sting. We add soy sauce for umami, that deep, savory note, and rice vinegar for acidity. The vinegar provides a brightness that cuts through the heavier, syrupy texture of the paste. Combining these 4 elements, sweet, spicy, savory, and sour, ensures the sauce hits every part of the palate simultaneously. Now that the sauce is ready, get a skillet going over medium-high heat with a little oil. We're using bite-sized chicken thighs because they stay juicy at these higher temperatures. The most common mistake at this stage is overcrowding the pan. If pieces are too close, moisture gets trapped and the chicken boils in its own juices. By leaving space, steam escapes, allowing direct heat to hit the meat. This unimpeded heat transfer creates the crispy, golden brown edges that hold onto the sauce. Once you have a hard sear on the chicken, pour your sauce directly into the pan. Immediately drop the heat to a simmer. Because honey has a high sugar content, it will burn almost instantly if the pan stays too hot. At a simmer, the sugars in the honey begin to caramelize, thickening the sauce and helping it stick to the seared meat. During the glaze is what separates a soggy stir-fry from a restaurant-quality bowl. While the glazed chicken rests, you have a few minutes to prepare the elements that will balance out the heat. Use a vegetable peeler to shave a cucumber into long, thin ribbons. Shaving the cucumber this way gives you a delicate texture without requiring any complex knife work. These ribbons provide a cold, watery crunch that resets your palate after a bite of the spicy chicken. Next, we'll quickly fry an egg to add some richness to the bowl. Aim for a hot pan that creates crispy, browned edges on the white, while leaving the yolk bright yellow and runny. The cold cucumber and the fat from the egg yolk provide a necessary break from the intensity of the gochujang sauce. For the final assembly, start with a foundational bed of fluffy jasmine rice. Layer on the glazed chicken, add a fold of the cucumber ribbons, and place the fried egg right on top. A final sprinkle of sesame seeds and sliced green onions adds a bit of color and a last hit of texture. The dish comes together when that yolk breaks. The rich liquid mixes with the spicy red glaze, creating a creamier sauce coating the rice. Understanding how to balance these simple textures and flavors allows you to put a professional-tasting meal on the table in under 30 minutes. Subscribe for more ways to make global flavors easy. Happy cooking!